Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing on this evening? Before I go into this reading, I just want to say if the message does not resonate with you, please do not make it fit. To the ones that it does resonate for, I hope that it helps you and helps you along your journey in this life that we live. I just want to say I love you all. Thank you for the ones that support my channel, and much love, light, and blessings. So, before I go into this reading, I want to go through the cards first, and then we'll go straight into the reading. So, the first card that came out is the Page of Swords. Then we have the Five of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the card stating about who you are. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Star, Five of Cups, King of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Hermit, the Hanged One, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Magician. The Page of Swords. There is a whole lot of bursting ideas in your mind, and a lot of times you don't have the support that you really want or even need at the particular time to keep you motivated, to keep going, but yet the ideas are bursting and you're trying to protect your mind, your peace, your well-being in order to stay afloat. You might not have all the necessary pieces together to have the necessary flow of the complete plan that you particularly want, but the motivation is in your mind. The creativity is in your mind. So continue to stay focused and continue to keep diving into whatever the endeavors of your talents, and they will open up doors for you. The Five of Swords. You are in a place where you are frustrated with a situation and you're tired. You're tired and you really have had enough of a situation where if it calls to throw hands or get into an altercation, that's how you feel. But be careful before you want to make such a hasty decision, because it can cause some consequences that you may not want to endure at a later time. So be cautious, be wise, be patient. Don't allow the negativity to overdrive you. Let me say it one more time. Don't allow the negativities of others to drive you around like a Buick. The Ace of Swords. There is a revelation of things in your life that's going to require you to have protection, or require you to be alert, and require you to be patient, or require you to know that Rome wasn't built in a day, but as long as I stay focused and stay steadfast, that I will make it. Everything is not always as instant. There's some things you got to put in the time and the energy, but the hard work and the perseverance will pay off. The road ahead. The Eight of Cups. There's something or someone that you have put a whole lot of energy into, and it just won't for your good. You feel like you have wasted energy and time to someone that you thought it would fit. You thought it was your happily ever after even a job, even talents, certain talents that you thought was going to pan off, or working with a co-worker, or however this connection, whether it's a person, place, or thing that you put all this energy into, you felt that this particular plan was going to pan out and it didn't. And it hurt you and it devastated you. And it just came to a point where it just wasn't doing anything for you, and it was time to walk away. It was time to walk away. When you know your worth and you know you done had enough, and enough is enough, it's time to walk away. And it's time to venture into brand new territory. Leave the old baggage so you can go into new blessings. On this card, it says, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Throughout this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So true. So true. Remember who you are. Goddess or king, remember who you are. The Seven of Cups. You are in what some people call a fairy tale in your mind. You're the imagination, the creativity, as some people would say, daydreaming. You daydreaming of the dreams and goals and ambitions and the talents, the life that you want, the freedom and the ability to go as you please. It's in your mind, so much in your mind but it's not being concrete into the physical. So it's time to take a step back to focus on what is it, the talent or the gift or the goal that I'm trying to achieve in order to make into reality. What are the steps that's needed for me to not continue to only have it in my mind, but bring it into action? The Star. You are a star. Whether you know it or not, you are a star, and you are radiating. Everything that's been old and broken from the Eight of Cups, you are rejuvenated. You're healing from scars, healing from things that people have said about you, and you becoming your own. You just becoming in a place of you're your own peace. You know what I mean? You are exuberating light, and light draws to you. Light draws to you, and people draw to you. And some will love you, and some will despise you. But besides, you are covered. Your angels and the divine got you covered, so don't you worry. Because what's for you is just for you. Remember that. The Five of Cups is a situation that truly has devastated you to the point where you can't even see that there are extra cups behind you. Spirit wants you to stay focused. Spirit wants you to stay focused. Stay focused knowing that in spite of when things don't go our way, when situations seem to be more than what we can bear, that there are unexpected blessings. There's reasons for certain things that do not pan out the way we think they're supposed to pan out. A lot of times, when certain things don't go our way, it's a protection. Some things are just for our protection. We might not feel it at the time. They protect us from going through unnecessary extra hurt that we don't need to be going through, but we can't seem to see it because we focus on the issue or the situation at hand. So be patient with yourself. Don't worry about what's been spilled because there's extra blessings behind you. The King of Swords. It's time to level up. It's time to boss up. It's time to use some leadership skills in order to get to the place that you need to be. You can't be afraid. You can't be a shell of yourself. In order to receive things you never had before, you got to do things you never done before in order to reach the status that you want. The Seven of Swords. There are some things that you can't always say all the time. You can't reveal all the truth on the table at one time. There's some things you have to reserve some information for yourself and run away with it in order to keep yourself from a whole lot of unnecessary drama. Keep the drama down. Everybody don't have to know your whole plan. There's some things are better left unsaid. The Hermit. You are going within. You're going through a whole lot of trials and tribulations, and it's time to go within. Restart, recharge, reboot. Go within and meditate, pray, seek advice and guidance from above, the divine. And in the midst of that, what it looks like most people say you're alone, you're really not alone, because you have a whole spiritual field around you, watching over you, helping you, leading you, guiding you, preparing you for what's ahead. It's a restoration phase, the hermit being the restoration phase. So when you come out of being a hermit, you'll be able to, as they say, seize the day, be restored, be renewed. The Hanged One. Even though the pose seems to be odd, it's at peace. It's a peaceful pose. And what others don't understand, it's okay. Everybody's not going to understand you. Everybody's not going to agree to how you do, your beliefs, what you don't believe, how you carry yourself. But at the end of the day, you got to have peace. You have to go within for the things that make you truly happy. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. And it's okay that you're different, you're unique, you're called out, you're special, you're creative, you're somebody. Don't worry about what the outsiders are doing as long as you are connected to the divine and your angels. You're going to be okay. The Ten of Wands. Even though you have come from a hang one position, you're still carrying some weights. There's some weights that you're carrying that's not even your baggage. Let me say that one more time. There are some weights that you're carrying that are not your problem. You are carrying other people's baggage to the point where you can't even focus on yourself. You can't pray. You can't sleep. Some people are having chest pains in their body, headaches, because you're so broke down you can't see. You're not focused. Spirit wants you to be aware when you are taking on other people's problems. Be aware when you're so absorbed in so much negativity that it becomes baggage and weight that you don't even have to take. You don't have to take it, baby. Free yourself. Free yourself and let the divine and your angels give you the guidance that's needed to help you to be spiritually aware, so you won't be taking on things that no longer are for you. They don't serve you. They don't do you no good. The Four of Pentacles. Stressed out over how am I going to pay this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to take care of this? How am I make this move? I barely have enough, so I'm holding on tight. Super tight. because I don't know when I'm going to get the next. Spirit doesn't want you to worry about what it look like right now. Spirit wants you to have faith, knowing that you can have the things that you desire, but you have to channel how you think in order to receive it. You got to speak the affirmations also out of your mouth in order to receive it. So that things can change in the atmosphere for your life. The Ten of Swords. You have gone through a lot of changes. A lot of people have hurt you. A lot of people have backstabbed you. And it has bruised you from your head to your toe to the point where you feel like you can't move. You feel like you can't make it. You feel like you can't get out of bed. You feel like some people feel like they can't take a shower. Like you just feel like you feel paralyzed. Like you feel mentally paralyzed. You're stressed out. You're burdened. And even in the midst of what you can't see, everything is still all right. A lot of times we want to be in control of every single thing in our life. And we are not always in control of every single thing in our life. There's some things that has to go to a higher power. Has to go to a higher power in order to be at a place of peace and zen. The Magician. No matter what we go through in life, you can change things in your life by speaking into existence, praying, manifesting. The Magician. When you are manifesting something that you do not have at the time, that looks strange to others, you have to get to a mindset that if I'm trying to manifest something, let's say hypothetically I'm trying to manifest a house or I'm trying to manifest a business, I got to see the vision mentally in my mind. Write the vision down of what it is that you want to do. Everybody don't need to know your plan. Only the divine and your angels need to know. And you need to believe it, seek it, do the diligent work towards it, and watch how things tend to blossom. Because from the beginning, you came from, I have the bursting of the ideas of what I want to do, to the point I'm now at the end, I'm going to manifest. I'm going to speak those things to life. I'm going to put them to action. They're not just going to only be in my mind, but I'm going to speak. I'm going to put action toward the things that I'm trying to manifest so that I can live the life that I truly deserve. Only you know what it is that you're trying to manifest, and you can do it. You can. And if you just take the time to speak life, no matter how it is going through in your life, that change will come. I hope that this message was very informative. I hope you got what was needed out of this reading. I love you all. Much love, light, blessings, and total complete healing. Mwah, mwah. Peace.